Hello, everyone. I am excited about tonight. Why? Because we're going to be doing this whole Kids Rule the World segment on these youngpreneurs. So, listen, if you have a kid, a child, a niece, a nephew, anybody hanging around that has so much talent and potential, and basically can get something from out of here and be inspired by all the other kids that are on here, I'm trying to tell you, have them get on. Teenagers, younger kids. We have a host of 4 kids that are going to be on here. Well, not kids, because we got some teenagers up in here, right? And we got one who just turned 18. And we're going to learn all about her business, how she got started, and when things began to move. So I'm excited, and I hope you all are too. So again, like, share, comment. Let's do this.
Here at NBA, we try to help you be your best. So join Sharita Collins as we join to make your business a success. I see you starting out your business, you seem kinda lost. So come and visit our page and we'll help you be a boss. We'll guide you and support you with new exciting strategies. Join us at NBA, don't let it be a tragedy. We offer help, we offer class. From now we'll start with a little bright sweat. But don't have to stress, just do your best. With us on your side, you'll learn to maximize.
Hello, I am so excited about tonight. I really am. The kids that are on here, or rather the youngpreneurs that are on here, are so amazing. I am excited to bring them on to talk about what they're doing. I have those that are young kids working on books and becoming authors, like book authors, like really little kids. So I am excited about that. Those that have different businesses, that started businesses when they were younger, and now they're just thriving with it now that they are older and teenagers. And I am now looking forward to sharing their talents and their gifts with you so that you also will see, hey, look, you can be surprised. Maybe some of the things that they're talking about can inspire you in so many ways and begin to help you moving forward with your business, or maybe your niece, your nephew, another kid, whomever it may be. But it's possible for you to do this. So my first guest that I'm going to be bringing up this evening, this little lady, I call her my niece, right? I call her my niece, and her mommy was on here last week, right? We talked about competition, collaboration over competition. If you missed it, catch her mom. I'm trying to tell you, that was a good segment. So this little lady is absolutely amazing. I mean, she is full of life, and she is just a bubbly personality, which you will get to see as we bring her on and have a conversation with her. So without further ado, I want to bring on my first guest, Maya Montero. Hi, Maya. You put yourself on mute, Maya.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I am absolutely excited to have you on here. Do you know that?
Yes, I'm excited too.
Oh, it's going to be so great. So, I have a couple of questions for you, right? And the first question is, tell us a little about yourself, Maya.
My name is Maya Montero. I'm 9 years old. I'm in 4th grade, and I'm so excited to be here.
Yay! So, how did you get started with your business?
Well, my mom got it up, and then she got it expired off of me because, well, I'm pretty crazy. So she wanted to get my energy out, and we set up Bea Jules with Maya and Melissa.
Ooh. So, what's Bea Jules? Tell us a little bit about that.
So we go live and we sell jewelry,
Mhm.
and so it's really a mother-daughter thing like we do. and to get our day together because
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of boys in the house.
You sure do, right? The dog's a boy, and daddy, your brothers, all that, right? So it's you and mommy time. Oh, that is lovely. And speaking of that, I do have on some of your jewelry tonight. Oh, look at that. Got this. So thank you. I remember wearing this. Oh, so I was excited. I remember when I ended up winning it, basically, and making a purchase from it. So I was excited overall. Yes. So what else, Maya? I heard too that you were also in the process of writing a book.
Yes, I am getting my cover done and it should be done soon.
Mhm.
I am trying to get it like started getting it up and stuff. It's
Mhm.
almost done, so I'm really excited for it to come out.
Yeah, awesome. So what is your book about, or what inspired you to write your book, basically?
So it was anti-bullying day, um, like last October, and I made this sign.
Ooh, what does it say? No kids, no bullying. I see the bottom part. What does the top say?
And then the top says like be kind, no bullying, be respectful, be a good friend, and be strong. And
Nice.
that day I came home like I want to make a book, and she said okay. And then I'm like, she said, what do you want to make it off? And I said I want to make it off bullying because we learned bullying, no bullying today. So I want to make it off of bullying.
Nice. That is so awesome. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that, okay? I'm going to bring some more of the guests on, right? And then we're going to rock out with this thing, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. So, next up, we have another amazing kid. And her mother actually was on the show 2 weeks ago, right? We talked all about hair, me and her mother, and how to take care of some things, protective hairstyles. And yes, hello, Chantel, I have on a protective hairstyle this tonight. So, I'm excited now to be bringing on her daughter, and she's going to tell us about her business, how she got started, and everything else. So, without further ado, I would love to welcome Anaya Wilkins. Hi, Anaya.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
good.
I am so glad that you are on here. Like, I'm just so hyped too, right? So, Anaya, tell us about yourself.
Um, First, my name is Anaya Wilkins. I go to Penn Central Middle School. I'm in 6th grade. My favorite color is pink, and I enjoy playing with my family and friends.
Awesome. That is absolutely fabulous. So I didn't know your favorite color was pink. I do like pink. See, I'm rocking out. Got my pink shirt. Yes. So absolutely love the pink, right? And so tell us how you got started with your business.
When my mom dropped me off to my grandmother's house, I arrived there. I saw her crocheting, and it just made my heart glow.
Mhm.
I just had to try it. And then I tried it. I liked it. And then last year, February 14th, my grandmother bought me yarn and a crochet needle for Valentine's Day, and I started learning. And
Mhm.
now I have a business, and it's called Crochet of Art. And these are my products. First,
Ooh.
this hat.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
And you made all of that from your hands, just crocheting it yourself.
Yeah. And then this is a blanket I still didn't finish.
Oh, cool. So what is that going to be? A big blanket, baby blanket? So what's your thoughts
A
for
baby blanket.
baby blanket? That is nice. So do you specialize in custom pieces? Like custom pieces? Like do you make them custom for certain people? Like if I wanted a eagle or something like that on my crochet blanket or something, will you be able to make that?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. That's great. Awesome. So we're going to talk more about your business. I'm going to bring in some more of your other friends that are on here. All right.
Okay. Bye.
See you soon. All right. So next up, I'm absolutely excited. Hey, Leanne, how you doing? I'm so excited because we have another young person on here, right? And this young person is so creative with his gifts, his talents, just a whole lot of different things that he does. And so without further ado, I would love to introduce you to Zakir Taylor. Hey Zakir, how you doing? Oh wait, oh my goodness, he went out all of a sudden. All right. Well, he'll be back in. So when he comes back in, we're going to bring him back on. So let's talk about our next guest. All right. This next guest here, she just turned 18. Yep, I saw celebrated her birthday. She just turned 18. And she's absolutely amazing and does a whole lot of makeup. So we're going to talk tonight to her about what it is that she does, how she got started, and everything else. So without further ado, let's bring on Mia. Come on, Mia. Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm good.
That is so amazing. I'm so glad you were able to be here with us. You were able to connect with us. So excited. And you just turned 18, right? Happy 18th
Yes.
birthday.
Thank you.
Awesome. When was your birthday exactly? What day?
It was September 23rd on Wednesday, last week.
Oh, nice. Look at that. A newbie now, fresh 18. That's what's up. And we're going to talk a little bit about COVID, right? But we'll save that for a little bit later. But tell us a little bit more about yourself, right? How you got started with your business.
Okay, well, I'm Mia. I am the CEO of my makeup company that I have started last year. The reason why I feel like I started is because I love makeup, the art, the passion that goes behind makeup. I just wanted to do something with it. I love to paint. I love anything creative. So I just decided that I should start a makeup business right now instead of waiting for later.
Yeah, no, that was smart. Definitely, we'll get more into that about the whole starting it now instead of later. So I think that was a great idea with you starting it at that point. So that is absolutely awesome. And so, why did you call it Mia? I know it's your name, but it's spelled M.I.A. So tell us a little bit about that.
So the abbreviation for Mia is motivating, inspiring, adorable makeup.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
So how did you come up with that name for your makeup?
It just came to me. Like, I don't really have a specific way. I wanted to motivate women, little girls, to show that you can do anything with your face. Makeup doesn't have to be because you want to cover up your insecurities. It's just because it can be just because you want to do it. It's how you feel. It makes you open up. So it's just, I don't know how to explain it really, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. And I agree with Melissa, like absolutely powerful. That's a real good, powerful reason for that. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. So I'm going to bring on our last person, our last guest, which is Zakir. And then I'm going to bring everybody back in, and then we're going to start chatting and talking some more about, these kids and their business and what they're doing and how they're looking to move forward. All right. So without further ado, Zakir, how you doing, Zakir?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I am great. I have no idea what happened earlier when you was about to come on.
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad again that you're able to join us, right? And just like everybody else, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with your business.
Yeah. So first of all, sorry, excuse my background. There's a lot going on. I'm 17. Other than photography, I'm also a musician and a singer. Why did I start my business? I started my business because I had got introduced to photography a few years ago, and I enjoyed doing it. Mm-hmm. And so I started just doing it for fun. But then it's like, hold up, I can make some money off of this.
Yeah.
So to turn it into a business. And so, yeah, so that's what I do now.
Awesome. So how often do you do photography? Do you do it more professionally in a sense where you go to, do house calls and do pictures, or is it more wedding pictures? Is it headshot pictures? So what type of photography do you do or specialize
Yeah,
in?
so I actually do all of those.
Mhm.
I just recently did a birthday party. I did a couple of birthday parties. I have a few weddings coming up. I did make some house calls. Got hit. So I do a little bit of it all.
Okay. So event photography, personalization photography. Okay, that's what's up. Awesome. So we're going to talk more about that, and we're going to get more into it, of course, as we move forward, right? So, let's bring everybody back right now. I want to talk to y'all. Come on, let's bring everybody back in. Hi, Maya. Hi, Anaya. Hello, Mia. So I am absolutely stoked to have you all on right now. And then when I throw out these questions, of course, anybody can choose to answer them. You can unmute yourself and, answer these questions based on, whatever your experience or, what you've learned, basically. So the first question is, y'all all know right now that we are in this COVID season, right? I know, I'm pretty sure it's hard on y'all with school and everything else. But I also want to know, how is it affecting y'all with y'all business? So you can talk about school, and of course you can talk about how is it affecting you in your business with this COVID season that we're currently in. Whichever person want to go, you can unmute your line and you can tell me. I think Maya.
Well, the thing is about school and COVID is that sometimes you don't have time to do your business, or sometimes you don't have time for school, but you have to make it through. It's really hard, but you have to push through it.
Yeah, that is some smart advice, Maya, because, it's equivalent to, working a business, right? And having a full-time job. Y'all school is y'all full-time job right now, right? And with that, it's like, okay, well, how do you begin to move forward? And you just gave some really great advice. You got to push through. That's right. Push through, baby. That's what mommy said. You got to push through. So that's some great advice. Anybody else, would y'all like to add to that? Were you about to add to that, Anaya? Okay. All right. So how have things been with school with y'all with COVID? Go ahead, Anaya.
First, since I'm in middle school, I have to wake up early, get dressed, eat breakfast, because they don't got good food at that school. And then I got to make sure I got all my masks. Sometimes I walk. Sometimes I drive. And then I have to, because I'm not doing virtual, I go to school. I have to wear a mask for 8 hours till 2 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. And it's not fun.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. So have you thought about being creative with this whole COVID situation and how you crochet?
No.
You haven't? All right. Maybe that's something else you can possibly do. I'm not saying you can make crochet masks, but you could make crochet masks. Just got to put the filter inside.
I tried to learn it, but I couldn't.
You couldn't?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to be working on those skills. We're working on those skills, Anaya. Awesome. All right, great. Mia, did you have anything else to add with that one? How has COVID affected your business? I know it's makeup, but have you done anything else, with your business in regards to that?
Really?
Oh no, we lost her. She'll be back. All right. What about you, Zakir? Have you? But you said you got weddings and you got booked and all this other stuff. So here, unmute your line and tell us, more about that.
Yeah. So like I still do all those things that I would have done if we weren't in quarantined and COVID and all that. It's just like it's not exactly the same. So like if it's like something big, like a lot of people are having small events, things like that. So it's not a lot of people. If it's somewhere it's gonna be a lot of people, I'm a little less, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't really have that problem right now. But other than like actually being in person, it's just a lot of virtual consultations and stuff like that. A lot of Zoom meetings. I'm so tired of Zoom.
I know that's almost like the new norm we're in right now with the whole Zoom and everything else.
Yep. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. All right. Next question I have is for Maya. All right, Maya, how are you planning to move forward after, not like, so while we're in COVID, right? And I know you wrote this book. What are some things that you're looking to do with moving forward as it relates to bullying with your book?
Well, like, what do you mean by that? Like moving forward?
So how do you plan on moving forward with your book while we're still, of course, in this whole COVID situation? How do you, I guess, plan to share the knowledge about this bullying piece that you wrote your book on?
So I was planning to. I got my first reading place. It's in my school. I'm allowed to read to my school.
Awesome.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not on Zoom. I'm pretty sure we're gonna wait until quarantine is over before I do that. And yeah, and then I'm expecting to make a little bit more books, but I am very looking forward to having activities and stuff like that.
Nice. So what is your favorite thing that you would want to bring forward to people? Like what's one of your favorite things to, I guess, basically share with the world?
Like bullying is bad. You should stick up with people, and it's wrong to bully, and you really want to make sure that you're not hurting someone else's feelings.
Yeah, that's very powerful, Maya. That is very powerful. And so what's your suggestions on how we do that?
We do you have to be a good friend and make sure that you're not leaving anybody out, and you're being respectful and responsible and being kind.
Yeah. Now that's some great advice. Maya, you smart. Melissa, she's smart. And Omar, I gotta give Omar credit too, right? But no, that is very, very powerful, Maya, to say that, because in this world and with COVID, there are people who are still feeling left out. So that is very inspiring. Thank you for that. Anaya, I have a question for you. All right. So one of the things you mentioned was about your grandma giving you basically like your first kit, right, to help you get started with crocheting and stuff like that. What was that experience like for you getting it?
Not knowing how to crochet.
So you didn't know how to crochet when she gave it to you, though, right?
Yes, I just watched her, and then I told her I wanted to learn. So she brought me it for Valentine's Day. And then later in the future, I got taught and then started my business this year.
Yeah. So what is that thing about with your grandma? Is it like a special connection with her? Or is it just something that, you just like with the crocheting and the process? So tell us a little bit more about that with your business.
Well, I think I started my crochet business probably 3 months ago.
Yeah, right. You see how Melissa, she's like, I can't wait to get my blanket. You see that, right? You're gonna make her a blanket. Go ahead, keep on going. I'm sorry, we interrupted.
What was the question again?
The experience between you and your grandma around around you starting to crochet, was it something special for you with that?
Yes, because she helps me more with it since I know how to do it. And she's very proud of me because I know how to crochet things. Like this hat, like I already showed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the baby blanket, I never got a chance to finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then this, I don't know why. I don't know. I was just bored, so I made this.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be a tablecloth for the table, but my cousin told me not to put on there because it's going to get messed up.
Oh, well, that was smart, right? Because you don't want it to get messed up. Especially when people eat on the table, and if they're like my boys, they drop ketchup everywhere. So let's not do that. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And I'm gonna give this question to you. I'm gonna give it to everybody else too. What would you say to a kid who is your age, who wants to start a business or who has a talent? What would you say to them as it relates to getting started and moving forward? So Maya, you raise your hand first, but then we can go to Zakir and go to Mia, and then I'll go to you, Anaya. So keep it in your mind. All right, go ahead, Maya.
Be positive, never give up. Think really hard to it's really hard, especially like if you needed help, just ask someone and be strong about it. Don't give up and let's do it. It's like
Oh, that's
the
so
beginning.
awesome, Maya. That is awesome. That's so great words. Great words. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Zakir. What would you say?
So I would say definitely make sure that whatever you want to start a business in, that you really want to start a business doing it. Because it can get stressful, when you enjoy something, it's like you just want to keep doing it, and then you turn it into a business, and then you got all these other issues. Not per se, but like you got more stuff that come with that. Definitely be confident in what in your business. Like my business is going to thrive. My business is going. I'm gonna have a successful business.
Yeah.
Like and map it out. Like plan.
Good. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Y'all some smart kids. Plan, never give up, map it out. Listen, that's good advice, even for the adults that are on here. So thank you, Zakir. I appreciate that. All right, what about you, Mia? What would you I'm not sure if you heard it, but what would you say to a young person that is in your life, in your situation, and they want to start a business? What would you say to them? Did you hear it, Mia?
I will say just not to give up.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just because consent.
And I heard you say, keep on pushing, not give up.
I have the support to
Okay.
Stay positive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
All right, awesome. All right, so I know we're still working out some tech stuff. So, but I did hear you say support, staying positive, and working, of course, to keep on moving forward. That's what I believe I heard you say. Okay. Oh, awesome. I thank you. We're gonna come back. So hopefully we can kind of like continue to talk with you, Mia. I know we're moving and got some tech issues going on, but we're gonna work because I want to hear more about your business and us kind of go a little bit more in depth about the makeup and your line and how you got started, and specifically more about the type of makeup that you have. So Anaya, same question. If you have a kid in your field, in your area, what's one thing that you would tell them if they want to get started within business?
You can do it. You can't let anyone tell you not to do what you want to do.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. and has a great mindset to have when it comes down to really running and operating your business. Being fearless. Listen, y'all coming up with some really great advice. I'm about to drop my water. My bad. They're coming up with some really great information for not only for y'all, but for, kids your age or young people your age, but for others that are out there. So that's absolutely inspiring. All right. So I got a few more questions. All right. Got a few more questions for y'all. All right, Amaya, you excited? You want to take this next question? I know you do. All right, so the next question that I have is, if we were in a perfect world, right? And there was, we had everything that we needed for different things, right? What would be that one thing that you would build and or create? Who wants to take that one? Go ahead, Maya.
I would probably live in a perfect world. We get everything we need. I would probably still create more books. Get probably more books to like focus on, like see how you are going to start your book or a career and see how they do it, and then you can train on doing it on your own.
Awesome. That's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that. Creating more books. Go ahead, Anaya. You got the next one.
Maybe a few more people to help me crochet, and then get more people to do orders, and then I'll take them. And if there wasn't school, the orders would have been done, because school is taking crochet a little bit away from me, but I'm gonna still do it.
I love it.
Yeah, go through the process with crocheting and school.
Yeah, because you're gonna be in school for several more years. You got a lot more time to go till you finish up. At least graduation of high school, but you got some more time. So, and we don't want the business to stop, right? So, well, that's awesome. I love that. You were like, I'm going to hire a whole team to help me keep on doing what I'm doing. Great. That's amazing. All right. What about you, Zakir?
Let's see. In a perfect world, we have everything. Honestly, who's to say that the perfect world is going to last forever? I want to be able to create those memories doing what I do. Taking pictures, creating memories.
Yeah. Holding on to those things, right? Those memories, those moments, those people who we love, and all those wonderful things. That's awesome. I mean, here we got Facebook, got Instagram. People love pictures. Got TikTok. People love the videos and everything else. Like, who making TikTok videos? Like, so that's absolutely amazing. That's awesome. Thank you. And so I'll pose this, of course, to you all. What is, who was the person that really helped begin to push you forward and getting started with your business? Go ahead, Maya, and Anaya, and I'll get to you, Zakir.
My mom, really, she helped me get started, and when I was down, and I was I'm tired after school and stuff, and we're doing bad duels. Then she's like, come on, Maya, get all that energy in you. And I'm like, okay. And then we go on the bad duels, and I'm hyped.
So you hype. So how hyped do you really get, Maya?
I'm hyper than this, I know. I just don't want to. It's close to nighttime. Everybody got school tomorrow. I don't want to be waking up the whole neighborhood.
That is very true. Don't want you to wake up the whole neighborhood, right? So I guess I appreciate your subtleness right now as it relates to not being so hyped. But I'm enjoying you being on here. So that's great. All right, go ahead, Anaya. Who is the person that began to push and inspire you for your business?
My grandmother and also my mom. Because first, before I came into this world, my mom already knew how to crochet. Because I think my grandmother taught her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then when I came into this world, I aged to the age I am right now. And then just last year, my grandmother inspired me to crochet. And that's when I wanted to start a business. And here I am starting it and doing my dream job.
Yeah, your dream job. Yes. And you're going to grow it to be bigger, bigger, everything else. Hire your whole team, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be popping. That's going to be so dope. I appreciate that. Awesome. That's great. Shout out to moms. All right. Go ahead, Zakir. Who has inspired you to help get you moving forward with this?
I would have to say it wasn't just one person. It was a group of people. My friends push me in pretty much anything I do. So it was just like, once I told them that I was thinking about it, they're like, yo, do it. Like, what are you waiting for? Just hurry up and start it. So yeah, like it's not just one specific person. All my friends, you know, not all of them, but like this was a group of people.
Okay.
Who pushed me collectively. So
that's awesome. That's what's up. So basically, one of the things that we can take from this is that it's important to have support. And I think Zakir, you mentioned that earlier, way back, right? It's important to have support when it comes down to running and operating your business and how you begin to move forward. And of course, trusted support, right? Whether it's somebody pushing you, like Maya said with her mom, right? Whether it's somebody inspiring you, like Anaya said, or if it's just a whole team of people, like Zakir said, that's going to come and encourage you to move forward and give you the push and the courage to do it. So I'll ask y'all this. Was there fear with y'all when y'all first started? Go ahead, Anaya.
Yes, because I didn't know what to do. Until I got better and better and better. And that's what encouraged me to make my crochet business, because I didn't fare anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So basically, the more confident you got at the task and the job, the less fear you had around it. That's awesome. That's great. Wonderful. All right, go ahead, Maya.
So I wasn't that like scared or like that, not that like get excited about it. Like I said, I'm crazy, so at church I've been singing on stages and been doing a lot of things on stage, dancing and everything. So I'm really not that scared about doing anything. I'm ready to go out into the world.
Oh, nice. Do that, Maya. You bold, girl. Yes. I can't say I was like that when I first started my business a couple years ago. I wasn't. I was scared. I was scared in 2011 when I started. But listen, that's what's up. That's awesome. I love that. And I love that you have the personality and the boldness to begin to move forward. That's absolutely amazing. All right. What about you, Zakir? Was there fear when you first got started with your business?
Absolutely. I think what I feared most is that I wouldn't get business because I wasn't maybe as great as the next person. Like I had a lot of doubt, you know, and it's just like, what if I don't what if don't nobody book me? What if I'm just here to my time? Right?
Yeah.
But, you know.
So what helped you get over that?
Because I came to the realization that the person who I'm looking up to as, okay, this person's better than me, maybe they might take away all the business. They were once where I am. They built their way up. So that motivated me, because it's like, if they could do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then it you know, maybe then one day somebody will look up to me.
Right. Exactly. And that's an amazing thing to think to focus on, because I know a lot of times, you know, we look and we compare ourselves, unfortunately, to other people, and we think that somehow they're better than us. And because we do that, sometimes we don't move forward with the gifts that are inside of us. but I like how you put it, right? You were saying, hey, listen, if this person who I am looking up to, they were once where I was. Because why? Because everybody got a beginning, right? Everybody has a beginning. And so as you grow in your craft and as you begin to move forward, you will see how much more you are now growing in that field. So I think, y'all, that is absolutely amazing. With that, and y'all just keep on inspiring us, sister. So I'm just happy. I am so excited about that. And so I think Mia is still having some tech issues. So I'm probably more than likely going to have her come on at another time so that we can make sure that she gets the word out about her makeup and stuff like that, because her line is absolutely dope. So we're going to make sure we get her on here. And one of the things that my kids do, right? They do this thing in school is say, give them some shine. So we're going to give Mia, do this, right? And we're going to give Mia some shine, just like that. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and give you some shine, Mia. You're going to be on here next time, girl. So we want to be able to talk with her more. I know she got other lines. She got eyeliner stuff, lip gloss, all those things. So we're going to make sure we get her on here next time, although she was having some tech issues. So, do y'all have any things that y'all want before we end that you want to share with the world? Share with whoever will see this. What's one word, quote, anything that you want to leave with everybody? Go ahead, Maya.
So this isn't really a business, but like it's kind of something that some people do. Like there's a group of people that we like sometimes don't know, sometimes do, because we all support the homeless, and some people come over our house, like people we know, and we pack some bags, grab some crackers and some deodorant and some socks for the homeless, get some hot chocolate and everything for them, and we hand it out to them at nighttime. And it's usually around, like not around Christmas, but like around like that cold kind of season.
So that's what we're moving into. So what's your encouraging word to say that? Do you want us to help and support people, homeless people more? Or like, what's that thing that you want to share with us?
Like support people, be kind, think like if you were in that place, how you would feel. And if like you didn't have as much as, and like how if you had something and then they need it more than you do, because you have a roof over your head and God's with you every step. And just by giving one thing to them, it can mean a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very inspiring. Thank you, Maya. Appreciate that. All right. So what about you, Anaya, Zakir? What's that one thing you want to leave with everybody who's watching?
A family.
Family. Oh, that's lovely. So what about more about the family?
I think everyone deserves a family.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Anaya. And yes, we do, right? We all deserve a family, whether we're actually blood related or not, right? Maya is like, yes, that is my niece from like forever, but we're not necessarily biologically related, but that is still my niece. That's my family right there. So, I'm inspired, of course. And I think, yes, as we have a family and people who are supporting us, I think that's absolutely amazing. What about you, Zakir? What's that one thing that you want to be able to, leave us with?
Whatever you set your mind to do, you can achieve it. And it's not as hard as you think, I guarantee you. Like people think, oh, it's so hard to it's so hard to do what I want to do. But it's really not. You just gotta like put the effort into it. Because a lot of people get discouraged by the fact that they don't think that it's going to work out. So they don't put the work into it. And then it's just like, no. So if if you put your mind to it, you can do it, no matter what it is.
Yeah. That's absolutely awesome. That's like saying, oh yeah, I can fly. And then the person creates an airplane, Forgot who created the first airplane. I looked it up. I got to Google search that. But, there are a lot of us who say, oh, I want to fly and be like a bird. And then you get people who create and who think innovatively. And then now they have, we have planes out right now, and people accomplishing some amazing things because of their creativity and their talent. So I am absolutely blown away by all of you that are on here, and I'm absolutely inspired by you. And if anybody have any other questions for them, I would definitely love for them to answer your questions with the last bit of time that we have, because I want to make sure that it gets all out. And yes, Caroline, right? Exactly. Family doesn't have to be blood related, and family is so important, right? So, but if y'all have any other questions, I want to basically be able to, have the kids answer them for y'all. Oh, go ahead, Anaya.
Is a question for Maya.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Maya.
When did you start your business?
Jules or my book?
The first one, because I can't pronounce it.
Well, I got it around April. Well, my mom, we started around April, and the first time we weren't that professional or anything, but we were getting there. We were trying and never gave up, and now we're here where we are, and it's better than ever.
That's awesome.
Well said.
Yes, well said. And great question, Anaya. Great question. All right. Did anyone else have any other questions for them while we were here, that they want to ask any of the youth that are here? Oh, Maya, go ahead. What's your question, Maya?
Zakia, I have a question for Zakia. How did you start your business?
So really it was just I knew that I had to get different equipment and stuff. I had to get a camera, of course.
All right. I think Zakir is frozen. Okay. Yep. You went out.
Are we back?
Zakir, yep. You're back. Okay. Go ahead. We heard with camera.
Yeah, so I knew I had to get stuff. I had to get a camera. And at first I was just doing outdoor photography, so I wasn't really worried about backdrops and lights and all that. But after I got my camera and I started, people started booking me, and I was making money. I started investing the money back into the business in order to get backdrops, lights, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And that's also very smart, because there are people who get money from their business and they don't reinvest it back into their business. So then they become, not business, I guess I don't want to say business poor, but it's very important to reinvest back into your business, and to do it properly so that you can continue to grow it, so that, your business will be popping at the end of the day. So that's really good. All right. Did anybody else have any other questions that they would like to ask? Go ahead, Anaya.
Zakir, how much photographs did you do at a wedding?
It really, to me, it depends on what shots you want to catch. Because I don't just sit and just keep shooting every single second. It's I'll take a couple shots, here and there, and then if it's something that's big, when they, when they saying the vows or when they about to kiss or something like that, I just be okay, this is a moment that I want to catch. So I mean, I can't really put a number on it, because it's just you never know how many moments like that there will be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's smart, right? Capture the moment. So it's about waiting for that perfect opportune time when it comes down to photography. So that's absolutely great. That's awesome. All right. Any other questions? I like that y'all asking each other the questions. Like that's just decent. Yeah. I got real creativity and innovation right there. All right. Anybody else have any other questions? Go ahead, Anaya. Oh, I'm gonna have to have you co-host it one of these days, Anaya.
Rita, what's your job? What do you do for a living?
Oh, really great question. So basically, I help business owners find 30K or more for their business. And I also help small business owners brand their business strategically and provide website, graphic, and design services. And that's what I do in a nutshell, right? So that's basically my goal is to work with business owners, which is why I wanted to have y'all on here too, because although y'all young, y'all are still business owners. Yeah.
That's a good job.
Thank you. And I enjoy it. That's one of the things too that I'm doing with my 90-day challenge. And, I'm inspiring others to take next steps with their business as they begin to move forward with, themselves and their lives. And sometimes people just need the motivation to keep on moving forward. And that's really what it's about. So I come as their motivator and helping them to find that money for their business, and we make it work. Yep. So that's what I do. All right, go ahead, Maya.
I have a question for Anaya, and it's how did she start her business? Like, did she do the same thing that Kier did and like get her material and then start?
Yeah. Well, first, of course, I had to buy yarn. Right now, and I can say I have more than 20 colors of different yarn. Yeah. And then also my crochet teacher who lives in the same neighborhood as me, her name is Miss Marcia, and she also gives me crochet lessons. So during the whole summer, like Pacific days, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, I go to like the Orchard Hill clubhouse where everyone can go, and I sit there. First, since it's COVID, they give you a pen and they clean it off every time. And you have to fill in, have you been near anyone, checked for COVID and on. Then you have to put hand sanitizer on that they have for you. And I get started to my business, and she helps me what I need help with different things like a blanket or if I want to make socks. But for now, I want to learn how to make socks. I didn't get to do that yet. I was supposed to do it a few Saturdays ago, like a week after school. But then after school, I didn't feel like crocheting at that time because it was the first week of school, so I wanted to relax.
And we are entitled to relaxation, right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the things you said was very important. Like you said it without really saying it, but training, right? There are a lot of people who are naturally talented, which I think is great, but there's also it's very important to go through training, to be educated, to learn. And so it was great to hear that you're going to school, you're going to a program where you are with a crochet teacher and who's helping you to perfect your craft. So that's very important. Even as we get in business, like I do it all the time myself, I'm always relearning something new. So I think that's absolutely amazing that you're taking the time to do that. So consistent and continuous education. All right, Maya, you had a question. It's going to be our last one. And then, we can close out, show y'all social handles, how people can connect with y'all. And then we're going to close out. Go ahead, Maya.
I had a question for everyone, even you. I wanted to ask, what are you guys going to do after Corona over? Like, what do you expect to do?
Go ahead, Anaya. You can go first.
I'm going to burn these masks.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's definitely good. I think a lot of people will want to join you in that pursuit. All right. So what about you, Zakir?
I'm definitely looking forward to like the larger crowds after COVID is over. Still being safe, but hey, it's it's going to work out. I'm just looking forward to the large crowds.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Being able to do a concert or something. Awesome. All right. So for me, Maya, I am looking forward to just being out free and putting my kids back in school so that I can really get my work done and not have to be an at-home teacher while I am also trying to, handle business and everything else. So my kids, my 3 boys are of course home with me while I'm juggling everything. So one of my first things when it's over is to make sure that they're officially back in school so that I can have more time to do the things that, I love them, of course, but I want to have more time to help the people who I feel like I am supposed to help and who I'm assigned to help them grow their businesses. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Mm-hmm. And you got to answer the same question, Maya.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're next, Maya. Answer the question.
Well, I'm looking forward to go back into school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be outside. I'm looking forward to more sleepovers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And more like outside time, like being able to go to like parks with friends and not stay like home and be like me.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being inside captured all day.
Yeah. Well, that's absolutely great, right? That was, I think, was an absolutely great question, Maya. So I'm looking forward to, what we will eventually be doing and everything else, and how we will begin to move forward. We have no idea how long COVID is going to actually continue to stay in place. So what I wanted to do now, because we're about to end, I want to make sure that we get people connected with y'all. If people want to book Zakir, if they want to get, some stuff from him, we have here his website down at the bottom, which is ZakirTariqPhotos.com. So if you want to book him, or you can visit him on Instagram and see some of his work at ZTariqPhotos. Again, that's ZTariqPhotos. And then we got Maya here with Bella Jules, Maya and Melissa. So you can capture them on Facebook and be able to connect with them. Sorry. And then, of course, I'm pretty sure we will see her book coming out pretty soon on there. And, of course, with Anaya, hold on, I got to drink some water, y'all. Okay, good. And, of course, with Anaya, we can find her at crochet of art on both Facebook and Instagram. So if y'all want to connect with these young people here, if you want to get some photography done, if you want a blanket made, if you want to connect and buy some jewelry and pay your jewels, if you want to see Maya when she's like on 100, because right now she's at like 15, she's at like 10 or 15, right? So if you want to see her when she's on 100, definitely join them on their lives, because Maya is really like the life of the party. Like you will see her, like she is just, she's chill right now. Maya is real chill. But yet, listen, if you want to see her and if you want to continue to support her and be ready for when her book drops, definitely make sure you follow and you like her on Beya Jules and to stay connected, right? And of course, you can also follow her mom at Melissa Montero so that she will be able to, Melissa Montero as well on Facebook. And then, of course, melissamontero.com. We don't have it up, but if you want to be around or wait for Maya's book to drop about bullying, right? So thank y'all all so much. I appreciate y'all just being on here. I'm absolutely so excited. And then we make sure, although we're going to be in and out, y'all stay in the back when we close, okay? So don't go anywhere, all right? All right, so we're going to say bye to everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.
Here at NBA, we try to help you be your best. So So join Sharita Collins as we join to make your business a success. I see you starting out your business, you seem kinda lost. So come and visit our page and we'll help you be a boss. We'll guide you and support you with new exciting strategies. Join us at MBA, don't let it be a tragedy. We offer help, we offer class. For now we'll start with a little bright sweat. But don't have to stress, just do your best. With us on your side, you'll learn to master.